Hey guys, so I earlier today went to the theaters and saw another double feature. Um, Before I get into talking about my reviews, I do want to say RIP to fucking Paul Rubens, man. I know, I think it was the day after I did my review for Haunted Mansion, and I got the news about Paul Rubens passing. Pee Wee Herman, of course, everybody's talked about it to death. I think mostly over the last week. It sucked, man. I remember going for Twitter and just reading shit that's trending, and I see Paul Rubens trending, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who went, "Oh no, what did he do? Oh no, what did he do now?" Like we all know Paul Rubens and his past of doing some things he probably shouldn't be doing, and then I find out no, he's dead. I'm like, fuck. It's like that sucks. I'm like, oh no, Pee Wee's dead, and yeah, that sucked. The guy was talented as hell, man. Very talented. Like, not just from his work with Pee Wee Herman, obviously. Pee Wee Herman's an iconic character to this day. But, I mean, Paul Rubens was fucking so underrated. I cracked up when people were telling me, oh, his career died once he got caught in that movie theater. No, not really. His career kind of got like this renaissance where he really was like, he stepped away from the Pee Wee Herman character for like, I don't know how many years, like maybe almost 20 years. And he started to show that, yeah, this guy's actually a really good actor. And he doesn't need to just be known as Pee Wee Herman, even though that's what he was known for. But yeah, but R.I.P. Paul Rubens. That sucked, man. um, yeah, man. So, getting on to that topic of one iconic or childhood icon, let's talk about another childhood icon. As I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Mutant Mayhem. This was a movie that came out Wednesday, and I was kind of debating to go to see it because I've had a hell of a week. After coming back from vacation, I just had just the worst week ever at work. And I'm like, I really don't want to sit for a movie. I'm like, I know it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I grew up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I actually am looking forward to this movie. I'm not into it. It's like, I'm not in the mood right now. Like, after work, it's like, I'm not in the mood. So I delayed it to today. And like I said, I grew up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Between that and Power Rangers I always say will probably be number one for me as a kid. But like in close second was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I grew up with that shit, and I mean, I'm not like the diehard like I know everything about the turtles and the legend, the mythology of the turtles. No, I'm not like one of those nerds, but I I love I grew up on that. Like anytime there's a new anything new with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that comes out as far as movies, I try to go see. Except for the Michael Bay movies, I refuse to fucking watch that shit. I got a lot of criticism for that. I said, "Fuck you! I want to see a good Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie." What's wrong with that? I could tell they looked like shit. From what was told, they were pretty much shit. So yeah, and then I saw the previews for this, and I was like, okay, this looks like my kind of fucking Teenage Mutant Turtle, goddamn TMNT movie. Where I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this. I thought that it looked like kind of like in the style of like the recent animated Spider-Man movies, and that it felt like these are going to be really good, true to the source material movies. And the reviews have been really good, and I was like all excited about that. And yeah, I really fucking enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I love this movie, man. The little kid in me was smiling ear to ear by the end of this movie. I love this movie, man. This movie was a lot of fun. I will say this, I do like the recent Spider-Man movies better. This movie reminded me, in that, like, the animation especially, but, like, I really did love it. I did, part of me, like, inner child in me really loved the hell out of this movie and had a blast watching this. It had some faults here and there, but not anything major. I love, like I said, this movie felt like or like a true Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Like probably the best movie uh, since probably like the original. Like it does like the original movies. I do love the original movies, the live action original movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I guarantee you, if I go back and watch that one and then watch this, I guarantee you this will probably be better. It's one of those things that it better translates. This is a source material, kind of like Spider-Man, where it better translates. There's a lot more stuff you could do with it being animated than you could do with it being live action, and that kind of helps. I love the animation style of this movie. I thought the animation style was really fantastic. Uh, like it's like a very simple kind of animation, but really, really good, effective, like old school animation. I'm like, I miss this kind of animation. Like, it looks really impressive. Like, up there with the recent Spider-Man animated Spider-Man movies, this is some of the best animation I've seen in a while. That isn't 3D animation. Like, I love the hell out of this. I was adoring, like, almost everything about this goddamn thing. I mean, it has pretty much everything you would expect. I mean, I give this movie credit. It does try to. It is probably one of the first Turtles movies, like first, like in a probably trilogy or franchise of Turtles movies that doesn't feature Shredder. Like usually the first one always features Shredder. This one didn't. Kinda. We'll get into that in a second, but it was kind of trying to focus on different things. Even I think the Superfly villain character is a brand new character. From I could tell, I don't know if somebody can tell. I know Baxter Stockman is like becomes a fly in a cartoon and stuff like that. But Baxter Stockman is the reason he creates the ooze. Basically, he creates Bebop, Rocksteady, Superfly, and all that shit like that. And that's how you get all these mutants. It's like there's all kinds of mutants in this movie, and it's one of those like where turtles are living in the sewers like they used to like in the comics and all stuff like that, because they're afraid to go out into society and have society probably not going to accept them. Shredder or not Shredder, fucking Splinter, sorry. It will not. Is like the overprotective parent you see in a lot of these goddamn movies. It's kind of cliche, but it is what it is. When you get these kinds of movies, he is the overprotective parent that doesn't want him to go out into the real world and tries to keep him sheltered from from the real world, and they kind of like try to rebel. Like I actually, one of the things I really do appreciate about this movie more than anything, that I don't think any other fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie has done to this day. Even the cartoons, I only think. I might be wrong because I haven't seen all the cartoons. I saw the original, obviously, but this is the first time I've ever seen them where they actually addressed them as teenagers. This is the first time I've ever seen that happen. Like, they literally are teenagers. It's in the fucking title of the show, the movie. They're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And they have a desire to go to high school. There's like a desire they want to go to high school. They want to be accepted to go to high school. And they act like teenagers. They act immature. And, like, it makes sense. I'm like, alright, this is kind of like... it feels like the first time this has really been addressed in any of these kinds of movies. Because they are supposed to be teenagers, like I said. I liked the voice casting in this movie. The voice casting I thought was really fun in this movie. I liked Jackie Chan as Splinter. That was fun. As the old wise Splinter. Having that Jackie Chan do the voice pretty funny. He had some pretty funny moments, especially when he's reminiscing about when he tried to live out in the real world up in above the sewers, and how awful humans were to rats and other animals. and so he decided to like live away from humans. And like the scene with the cockroach was pretty funny. I love how they explain how he teaches them kung fu and karate. That was pretty funny. Like they're watching all these old school karate movies, kung fu movies, and that's how they become known to learn kung fu. Which I'm pretty sure that's how is in the comics and the TV show, the original movies too. I'm pretty sure that's how they learned it. I'm pretty sure. But I thought that's pretty funny. Like like they said, they keep true to the original, like the original source material, about as fucking close as they can. Uh, like you got they don't. I liked Ice Cube as the villain. Like I said, Superfly. I thought that was pretty. It was pretty fun as that. You also got Seth Rogen as Bebop. Rocksteady's played by John Cena. I forgot that. I didn't even recognize John Cena until I saw the credits. I forgot how it's like a pretty good voice casting. Like I said, this is also produced and written by Seth Rogen, so it's obvious he's a big fan. You can tell that this movie's made by people that love the source material, and not just made for a quick buck. Of course, probably they did that too, but is this movie? I'm sure is going to make money. I hope. But yeah, if there's any complaints about this movie, I thought the movie got a little too cute with the fucking references. It got a little much sometimes. Like, it felt like it was stopping the movie sometimes to like make cultural references, modern. Like they reference the Avengers. They call them Shrek. Little Shreks. There's a fucking point where Superfly, who's voiced by Ice Cube, is singing NWA. It's like, okay. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was laughing my ass off, but I was like, alright, whatever. And then, like, you get all these references. I don't get this. Why the hell has there never been a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie that actually plays the original theme song? Why don't we have that? Instead, I get fucking. They continue obviously. They put Ham Fist in Vanilla Ice's "Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go." Why the fuck are we always keep putting those in these damn movies? That song sucks. Play the original theme. That's an iconic theme. Like, god damn it, why do I have to listen to Go Ninja, Go Ninja? It's in this movie too. Like, fuck off. Fuck Vanilla Ice and fuck that song. Like I know it's supposed to be, it's hip to think that song's good. Fuck, that song sucks. It does. It sucks. Vanilla Ice sucked. He was terrible. He never was any good. Fuck off. Yeah, like I said, why the hell can we not get the theme song? Like, I don't get that. Like I said, there's a lot of Pizza Hut product placement, which I'm fine with because that's pretty much a part of their characters. They love pizza, and at Pizza Hut, I was getting food. They got sponsorship with the movie, so whatever. Yeah, I liked the movie a lot. I really love the movie a lot. It was a lot of fun. If you're a fan of the original source material, oh yeah, it's sequel. It does a big sequel. There's a mid-credit scene, so stay for it. That sequel baits us with the obvious, you know what it is, the one character or one villain that is kind of missing from this movie. I already kind of referenced them already. They're teasing him already. So I'm like, yeah, you know who's coming. Casey Jones isn't in this. They didn't tease Casey Jones, I'll say that. But they teased the obvious person coming for the next sequel. So yeah. I recommend the movie. I hope the movie does well. I'm sure it will, because it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Usually anything with the movie, any movie that has that name usually is going to do well. Although at this point, who the fuck knows? And that I have one more review to do. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.